Hear it out. Oh, there we go. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Brock and Hunter, welcome to it. Plan B After Show podcast, video podcast. Why did I do video? It actually is a video. It's not.
It is.
It's an actual
your
video.
Mug. That's my mug. And
yeah,
it's
right
video,
here.
And it's a podcast. Hey, you know
Nailing
what? Check this
it.
out.
What? Oh yeah.
Oh, Sabo.
Yeah, we were up there fishing. I didn't catch a damn thing. God, I was so angry up on that fishing trip.
Dude, honestly, nobody really caught any. I mean, we caught a couple that were like this big.
Yeah,
you know?
It's still in
actually,
the fly.
Mine was pretty big. Mine was big.
Yeah, you actually did catch a good one illegally. No.
It's so true though. Should we tell that story? We
didn't
know. We didn't. No. It's not like we knew. And you know what's weird
honestly,
about the. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say too. We don't know. Honestly, we don't know if those guys were telling the truth or not. So I still don't feel that bad about it. We were on a chunk of river that we thought we could use a certain type of bait, and apparently we couldn't. But to be fair, Hunter did catch the biggest fish of the weekend.
Yes.
Supposedly illegally. That's what it is.
So what happened was we were fishing. We got back from like a 6.5-hour trip along the river.
Yeah.
And our cabins were on a different part of the river. And apparently, like there's sections of the river you can only use fly here, you can only use crankbaits here, you can't use worms here. And it's our first time there. It's not like there's signs everywhere like, hey, you can't do this here. So we were fishing with worms, which I've done since I was a kid. I really didn't know you couldn't do that at this certain part of the river, which I still think is bullshit.
I think those guys were just mad that we caught a fish.
We caught a fish in front of them. Right. So we pull one in, two guys in kayak go by. They're like, you can't be using crawlers in this section. And we're like, dude, sorry. Absolutely 100% packed it up, took the worms, didn't use another worm for the rest of the trip. So we were responsible. It's just we didn't know,
Yeah. And with all the research, you got to, they have like online, you can find stuff, but for where we were at, and honestly, I'm pretty sure our neighbor lied to us then because I think he said,
he's like,
something like that. Anyway, but yeah, it was a big fish. It was a nice fish. I never seen the best one of the weekend. And it took you like 2 minutes to catch it too after you put that line.
Which is funny too, because I put it on a rig that I use for the pier, which is completely different fishing than what we were doing up north.
Honestly,
it worked somehow.
You just did a drop shot rig. That's basically all it is. And I was going to see since you're here, I think I'm going to go Friday over to Singer Lake and do a little fishing. And I'm just going to go on the bank there, but I'm going to launch some drop shots out because they stock Rainbow in there. So I'm going to launch some drop shots and just hang out and drink some beer on the bank.
You know what? Hey, I just talked to the wife and she's working Friday night. So boom, I'm there, man. Let's do it.
Boom. Well, Kiki's going to be there, unfortunately. So now she's going to be stuck with us drunk idiots. So
it's fine.
We got a DD, so that's good because she's still knocked up. Hasn't popped that baby out yet. I digress. We got to keep things moving here. It's time to do fact and opinion on the Plan B After Show podcast. We give you one fact, we give you one stupid opinion, and you do what you want with it. I had one on breastfeeding, but we'll just keep going with the one that we had before. Dentists are more likely to kill themselves than any other profession. A dentist is 545% more likely than average to commit suicide. Yep.
It's a big number. 545% more. What?
Look, I want to lead into this. No way are we making light of suicide. No. But this is a crazy fucking fact. All right. Mm-hmm. And it's not like, they're 10% more likely. They're 50%. 545% more likely than average. I have no idea.
So we talked about this a little bit earlier, and that's what we were trying to wrap our brains around. Why is it? Apparently, 545% is a huge number. So apparently it's prevalent. Why though?
All right, here.
I think that bad or what?
Yes, they're so angry that we haven't been flossing that we've just pushed them on the edge.
I'm sorry, man. I'm doing good. I'm doing all right, man.
So here, I just Googled why do dentists have higher rate of suicide? Let's see.
Dude, the next time I go to the dentist, he's gonna be like, "Hey, could you take a seat in the chair?" I'm like, "No, why don't you take a seat?
Why don't you?
You need to talk, right?"
How are you? Are you okay? Here, researchers are finding that many personality traits that characterize a good dentist are also traits that are predisposed to depression in midlife, drug and alcohol abuse, and the attendant risk of suicide.
That's sad, man. I love my dentist.
And that dude, that's just so weird. So here's
the weirdest part about the story is that number. That's a huge number.
545% higher than other occupations. You'd think that first responders are firefighters, police officers, people that drive EMT vehicles, like our
ER, nurses, people in the ICU.
You'd think a guy or gal that spends their day driving around cleaning up crime scenes would be more predisposed, but no, a dentist? That's nuts, man. That's crazy.
Maybe yanking teeth, man, does something to you.
Here's another thing. It said factors found to be influencing dentist suicide range from known occupational stressors to toxins and substance abuse and untreated mental health problems. So occupational stressors, though, is that drilling into people's heads, or maybe because you got to be so calming all the time because people are freaking out? I don't know. That's just so crazy to me.
It's a wild fact.
Like
you said, it'd be interesting to maybe talk to a dentist.
Yeah, be like, dude. So what's the deal? Like, what are you? Are you okay? Dentist, are you okay? Are you okay? Are you okay?
Are you okay?
It's weird. It's so weird.
We need to sit the dentist down, man, and be like, hey, are you okay? And then if he is, and be like, all right, this is a study that we were talking about. And give us your insight on this and why. Maybe there is something with the occupation, man. Maybe,
I'm sure it's stressful. You're in people's mouths. You're dealing with something that's very important. People don't realize your mouth health and your gum health is like a big deal. Like it's a precursor for other health issues. They look at that. Man.
You want to know something crazy? I know a guy, and actually you know him too. Whiff, remember Whiff? Yeah. So Whiff, he come out to our live broadcast and went, well, he's diabetic. Him and I learned that we were diabetic, and so we started talking about it, with each other, off air and whatnot. But he had his tooth pulled, and he swears up and down and claims that it nearly cured his diabetes because he had so much, I don't know, he the way he explained it and the way I'm like, dude, there's no way. But then the more he talked about it, I'm like, it kind of makes sense. Like the health in your mouth is, maybe it's because it's closest to your brain but there is something with health in your mouth that directly relates to the rest of your body. It's weird.
They talk about dementia. Honestly, good gum health and mouth health helps with dementia. Like preventing dementia, you take good care of your teeth and everything like that. So I don't know.
If you have a terrible mouth and your mouth's always pounding from it, being gingivitis and just having a nasty mouth, it's in your head, man. You constantly have that pain going,
There's a guy I know, a friend of ours, that he had a staph infection in his mouth. And so he had to get all of his teeth pulled. Could you imagine having a staph infection in your mouth? And that's one of those things where it can happen just on one tooth and then it spreads. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. No, I've gotten much better in my older age. And I wish I would have done it more when I was younger. I wish I would have taken my mouth health because I got cavities and I got a tooth pulled back there. And I finally got my chip tooth fixed. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Looking handsome as fuck.
What they do? They just shave it down?
No, they filled it in. I asked if they were going to shave it down. Dude, it was like 20 minutes and they were done. It was fantastic. They didn't have to knock me up or anything. I was like, this is fucking great. But
speaking of teeth real quick, I had this for the first time the other night. And I had my molar fell out in my dream the other night.
Oh,
first time I've ever had a dream where my tooth fell out. And I remember waking up in the morning like, oh, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, thank God. Thank you, God.
Just in your dream. Yeah.
It sucked, man. It sucked.
I've had those dreams where your teeth fall out, and there's something to that, I guess. There's there's some underlying thing. But, well, to all the dentists out there, just take a beat, relax. Yeah. We love you. I'm sorry I didn't floss enough. I'll do better. Just don't kill yourself, for God's sakes.
Now, you know what it is? Is that they all discovered that the tooth fairy isn't real, and they have all these teeth in their office. Oh no! We had a gold mine.
So stupid. It's really gonna end on that dumb note. All right, folks. Well, thanks for hanging out. We appreciate it. That's going to do it for your fact and opinion on the Plan B After Show podcast. We'll see you next time with another fact and opinion right here on the After Show podcast. See ya. Bye. I'm stalling.